What's up,
Hey
guys?
guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Today, before we actually start our vlog, we wanted to share a verse that we had in our hearts this month, and it comes from the book of Proverbs 16:9.
Yes.
And it reads, "In the hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps."
So this verse right here is so important to us right now in the season that we're in, because we'll tell you a little bit more. You'll find out why after we share this. But it's just a reminder that, as humans, we always plan out our life. We plan out our everyday.
We have goals.
We have goals. We already think we know what tomorrow might look like. But God always, has His own plans for our lives. And so we just wanted to share that with you, kind of make you think about that verse. And once we share our story, you're going to see why this verse means a lot to us.
So guys, we hope you enjoy the vlog.
Alright guys, it's going to be story time with Miztli. We are heading to the couch so Miztli could get comfortable, because we're about to talk for hours and hours. All right, let's take a seat.
Take one. Alright guys, so I know many people are probably asking, what the heck happened
To his,
Take two. To my leg?
and we're gonna find out today.
It wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened.
Yep, it was a normal day.
I got invited to go to a church camp, a men's retreat.
Yep.
I got permission from the wife
Yes.
to go. Like I said, it was going well and everything. There was a pickup soccer tournament. They needed one person to fill in a spot. I was little like, do I have to type of thing? Can you find another player? Can you pick up someone else? But they needed me, and I went in like a trooper. When I went in, it was probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me, like in my entire life.
And while all of that is happening, I'm at home, asleep, sound asleep. It's like almost midnight, I think. And I am thinking Miztli's having fun in this men's retreat. He's out with his dad and his brother. And I'm thinking everything is going perfectly fine, But this is what happens when Miztli leaves my side.
So I was playing goalie. Out of all positions, I was playing goalie. The ball comes. Let's use some Zeke. He comes. I push the ball away, and I'm good. And as soon as I land perfect. My knees are bent. But as soon as I stand up, I kind of straighten my legs, almost locking my legs. And out of nowhere, this other person bumps into my shoulder from the side, and their knee hits the side of my knee. And I just hear a pop right away, instantly falling on the ground. I was expecting it to be more painful, but the pop scared me more than the pain. I didn't know what it was. And as soon as I fell on the floor, I needed help coming to the side. And I had a few of my friends and my brother helping me doing the ACL check, the PCL check, if everything was okay. It didn't swell. I was able to get ice on it. I couldn't put any weight on it. I needed help moving everywhere. But I heard the pop, and that's what scared me. At the end of the day, I'm like, no, something's wrong. The crazy thing, out of every sport that I've ever played, I've never gotten hurt. No injuries, no broken bones.
I was surprised.
Out of everyone, the person that bumped into me was a pastor. So now I know, don't play with pastors.
It gets rough, it gets intense.
So I was able to, that night, to come back home because it was out of town. It wasn't in Dallas. I got home to my wife around 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Yes,
Yeah, 4
you're
a.m.,
right.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
4 a.m. I need help. We live not on the first floor, so I needed help going up the stairs. My brother's helping me, and as soon as my wife sees me, she's in shock.
What are you doing home? I thought we were gonna be there this, overnight, and then I see him coming up the stairs. His brother and his dad is helping him up, and I just had no idea what happened to him. I was really worried about was he okay? But yeah, thankfully he made it up the stairs, and that's when he started telling me what happened and how bad his knee was hurting.
I was basically saying this story, but in pain.
Yeah, and I feel like Miztli never really like goes through anything like that. Like he doesn't get into, any kind of injuries or accidents. So I had never seen Miztli like this, and I was like, "What is wrong with you?" And because I've been to the hospital before, and they always ask you how bad is your pain, like one through 10, how bad is your pain? And Miztli kept saying like, I feel like a 7, I feel like an 8, but I'm not sure. So that made me feel even more like confused. I wasn't sure how bad his pain was.
So yeah, and then
Yeah.
we were debating whether we should go to the ER
Yes.
or if we should just wait till the next morning and just go to like a urgent care just to go get it checked out. Because again, it wasn't swelling.
Yeah.
I wasn't in crucial pain. I just couldn't put weight on it. But in the back of my mind, I knew that it popped.
And that's never good when you hear pop, if you guys know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got here at 4, so we probably went to sleep like at 5 a.m. And the next morning, we go to the urgent care, hopping on one leg. Got an x-ray done, no fractures, no knee
No broken
movement.
bones, nothing like that.
The doctor that saw me said that it was probably just a sprain because there was no swelling and no fractures.
Yeah.
That just to walk it off, little by little, then 7 days, if I still felt a little off, that they
You
can...
should get like an MRI or
Exactly.
something.
I really feel like we need to get this MRI because something just feels off. My wife was able to locate a place that takes MRIs like literally 2 minutes from here. Because apparently you need a recommendation to get an MRI. And so she was able to call. We end up going to the MRI, and again, by this time they gave me crutches and they told me stay off your leg.
And an MRI is just more of a in-depth like examination. So Miztli and I felt more comfortable. Okay, he needs to get an MRI because we want to be sure that he has nothing broken, nothing injured. And so we did that, and then we got some results.
So
Not the best results.
2 days later, you tore your ACL
Completely.
and you have partial tears on your PCL and meniscus. So when I found out the news through the phone, I felt like my stomach dropped. And as soon as I told my wife, Stephanie,
Yeah, it's just we were kind of in disbelief because we're like, how, by the way things happened, it just doesn't seem like it would be such a big injury.
the news caught me by surprise. They told me, you know what, you're going to need surgery, that's for sure. And so I was kind of a little shook by that. I'm like, knee surgery, like
Yeah.
that, I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable with that. The crazy part, and this is where I think at the end of the day, God's always in control and he has that plan for you. One of the people that I was playing soccer with, his wife is a nurse, and she happens to have a connection with Dr. Cooper. At the time, we had no idea.
Who's Dr. Cooper?
I don't know who Dr. Cooper was. I'm like, but again, we typically normally don't get sick or anything like that, so I had no idea who that was. Once I heard, hey, you do need surgery, hey, you're going to have to decide between which ligament you're going to choose to replace your ACL, I was like, okay, this is a big deal now. And the cool thing is that Dr. Cooper happens to be the doctor for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep, and he is one of the best doctors for those kinds of surgeries. So that was really good news for us.
I was like a little pumped, a little bit more relieved. And so thank you, Garcia family, for connecting us with Dr. Cooper. So we went to go see him.
Yeah.
And he
pretty cool.
He was
pretty cool.
Yeah, I was a little shocked when I saw him.
Yeah.
Didn't expect to.
Starstruck.
And he actually gave us better news. It was a full tear on the ACL, but he said that seeing the results, the meniscus and the PCL were just sprained.
Which was really good news because we thought his whole knee was like messed up.
I asked him my biggest concern, hey, can I still do weights after the surgery?
Yeah.
At the same level that I was doing them before? Can I still run? Can I still play basketball? And he said...
He's like, yeah, you'll be better than before. And we're like, really?
And right away he told me start trying to walk on it, and he sent me to PT. And now surgery date is October 15th.
Yep, it's coming up very soon. But before that, Miztli's been doing physical therapy, and then he has physical therapy afterwards. So that's been us for the past few weeks.
That's how this happened.
That's how this happened.
And going back to what we mentioned in the beginning with Proverbs, a curveball just gets thrown at you and
Yeah, but never be discouraged because God's plans are greater than ours, and there's always a reason for things to happen, and we are learning every single day.
but it's been a good learning season.
Yes.
Well, with everything that's
Oh, yeah.
happening, even though it's bad, a lot of good things have been happening.
Yeah.
Specifically this month, pray for me and my wife. She's been so patient with me. I've been grumpy at times because I can't move. The first week I couldn't even go to the restroom by myself almost.
It's been doing us really good. I think it helps us as a married couple to learn to serve one another in different ways that maybe we haven't been able to. And I think it's just another learning experience. And we're going to look back on this chapter that we're in and be able to, say, remember that one time I was helping you up the stairs and driving you everywhere.
It's teaching us a lot. And yeah, and so I'm really blessed to be married to my wife. She's always taking care of me all the time. She puts up with me when I get grumpy.
Yes, and I just want you to recover soon. October 15th, we're coming for you.
October 15th, we coming. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Again, pray for us, pray for our marriage, and go like and subscribe the video.
Yay! So that wraps up our story time with Miztli.
3,
2,
1, boom.